Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. We are about 3 weeks away from the MLB baseball season, and if I had sooner time, I would have done the AL Central sooner, but so goes life. Try to get them all in before we start the baseball season. Here's a prediction from the AL Central. We'll start with the AL Central and finish with the NL Central to tie you Cardinals fans and Cubs fans. The Kansas City Royals finished last season 82-80. You must be hoping for the Royals to have a better start, is what will be the key for the Royals this year. They got off to a terrible start and that derailed their season last year. Just keep it around 500. Keep the start around 500. You'll get to 82, 85 wins, probably what their goal is. 86. I think they'll probably go somewhere between 87, 85 wins. The Royals went 82-80 last year. Superstars: Bobby Witt Jr., Miguel Garcia, very good ball player. Not quite a superstar yet, but if he does well this year, he really could be. 286, 16 home runs last year. He got paid like he's going to be a superstar, so hopefully he will be a superstar. Catcher Salvador Perez. Well, Salvador Perez is a great player. Probably going to the Hall of Fame. Keep expecting him to lose it, but he still hit 30 home runs last year, hit 100 RBIs. Still one of the best catchers in the game. Top 5 to 7 catcher in the game. Backup catcher, Carter Jensen, young catcher who needs the opportunity to play more catching and probably play behind Salvi, but and put Salvi maybe a couple games at first, couple games at DH, kind of switch him around like I did last year. But Brad's going to be the main guy, but Jensen has a strong future for the Royals. Hopefully, judging off his season by last year. Vinny Pasquantino, really not the best player. Obviously, that's Whip, but the heart and soul of his team. Hit that ball. He hit over 30 home runs last year and didn't even play most of his games. I mean, didn't even play a lot of the games. Michael Massey, second baseman, very disappointing last year. He's going to have to be better. You have to assume it will be Jonathan India at second. But if he doesn't, I mean, maybe they could put India in left, but they've already put they already started Starling Marte in left, so that's probably where Marte will play. So at any rate, India has to be better. He wasn't as good last year as it hoped him to be. He's paid a lot of money to be better, and obviously they're going to have to get some production out of Michael Massey. The Royals, Jack Caglione, he has to hit better. He must hit better. I know he hit a home run very far this spring training. I haven't seen much else on him, but he's going to need to hit 25 to 35 home runs for the Royals to be where they want to be. Kyle Isbell, great fielder. Hopefully he has to hit the ball a little better. If he can handle hit the ball a little better, then he's going to be what the Royals want him to be. He'll be in center field this year. Lane Thomas, veteran outfielder, adds depth to the outfield. Drew Waters, speedy. We mentioned Starling Marte. He can be, hitting 250. That's fine. Blanco went to another team. Ray. The thing we lose Blanco though is speed. John Ray adds depth to the outfield. Starting pitcher, Cole Reagans, ace, can be very good if he's healthy. He's a top 10 pitcher in baseball. Also, number 2 is Seth Lugo. He's got to keep the ball in the ballpark if he wants to be as good as the Royals want him to be. And that means that he'll have to not let the fly balls go as far as he is as they move defenses in Kauffman Stadium this season. Michael Waka, again, going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark. Chris Bubic, good if he's healthy. He started last year. I think he'll have to do a starting role and a bullpen role in order to keep him healthy. Noah Cameron, great if he's pitching, and he was great last year, so I don't see why you can't fifth starter and have him a pretty good reliever. I think the World starting rotation will once again be solid. Bullpen hopefully better. Lucas Urgsay, they added Matt Strong. Carlos Estevez will still be in the bullpen. Estevez, I mean, it's going to be hard to have the leading in saves again. Expect him to be good. John Shriver, trusty right-hander. Strom should be really helpful this year. They signed him. Hopefully he can be a good setup guy. The Cleveland Guardians are the team that we'll preview next. They won the AL Central. Stephen Kwan, good ball player. Shane Bieber, right-hander. Tristan McKenzie, Tanner Bieber, Gavin Williams, Logan Allen, also a good player, solid starter. Obviously, the best is Bieber. The staff for the Guardians is probably going to be the difference. They got a strong starting staff. I think they'll probably finish 1 or 2 in the division. We'll give you that full preview there. Superstars, Riley Green. That's what they'll rely on. Superstar for Detroit is Riley Green, left fielder. Kerry Carpenter, good ball player. Jack Flaherty, Casey Mize, Osen. With the start they finished last year, it's hard for me to believe the Detroit Tigers will not win the AL Central. That wins preview all to come. The Twins, the Twins are not a very good ball team. I got them win 75 games. That's more than a lot of people predicted. To find out more on these predictions, you can visit ESPN for other people's predictions. I'll just post a link for ESPN's predictions for the AL Central. But I have the Royals finishing, I'll do the teams first. I have the Detroit Tigers finishing with 93 wins and winning the AL Central. And I got the Indians finishing 89 wins. I've got the I'll say 88 wins. I've got the Royals finishing with 85 to 88 wins. I'm going to say 86 wins. And we'll see, but I think that probably puts them right in the wild card race. I think we'll see where that exactly puts them. I'll, of course, predict all of them. And then I've got the Tigers finishing 78 and 85, and the Chicago White Sox. Sorry, Chicago White Sox fans. I know they've got a good shortstop coming up. Just to give the Chicago White Sox fans a little hope. Casey Mize, a young shortstop, he moved to the starting role last year. He's hoping to rebuild the White Sox roster. And we'll see how good the White Sox are. I mean, they're not going to be good. We'll see if they can build towards the future. Expect them up towards 100 losses again. I'm going to say they don't lose 100 losses. They go 63-99. And that is Sam Vaughn Sports on Baseball. Obviously, the Kansas City Chiefs re-signed Travis Kelce. The Kansas City Chiefs also signed Kenneth Walker. Made him a big deal. The Kansas City Chiefs signed Taquan Thornton. They made him a big deal to come back to the Chiefs. That was a pretty good deal. I mean, they needed more speed, and they have to have some receiver, especially if Rashid Rice is off doing dumb things. I mean, Rashid Rice is off doing dumb things, and he may not be playing football this year again or be suspended again. So if you want to trade him, if somebody wants to trade me him, I'll take him right now. You can ship him off. I don't have any time for his decisions. Chris Tonga, defensive line. Chiefs made him about a $7 million deal. I think was the number. A lot of money to pay. It's been on a lot of teams. And defensive back a la Gimlin from the Ravens went to the Chiefs, $24.75 million, $15 million guaranteed. The trade last week, we talked about that. Sources say Bears signed Kobe Bryant and Devin Bush to 3-year deals. That was reported at 1:34 yesterday. Otherwise, the Bears have been quiet. The Bears agreed to play a pretty good player in Devin Bush, about $30 million a year. And that is Sam Vaughn Sports. The Big 12 tournament has already started. And in that one, it's Baylor beat Arizona State 83-79. Cincinnati beat Utah 73-66. And Kansas State will play BYU. That one tips off at 6. And Colorado will play Oklahoma State. That one tips off at 8:30. And in the SEC tomorrow, it'll be LSU Kentucky. That one tips at 11:30 to see who plays Missouri. Mississippi State Auburn. That one tips at 2. Ole Miss Texas. That one tips at 6. And Oklahoma South Carolina. That one tips at 8:30 on all of them on SEC Network. Big 12 games tonight on ESPN Plus. And I'll keep going tomorrow. Arizona State will play Iowa State. That one will tip at 11:30. UCF Cincinnati. That one will tip at 2. West Virginia and TBD at 6. And 8:30 TCU and TBD at 8:30. More of this later. That is Sam Vaughn Sports for college basketball and baseball. And NFL news, too.